Hey Sawyer, what up? So I just saw your video and I figured I'd make a video response real quick because I've actually had this conversation recently with a couple of people. And you know how the internet is. They rage at little things if things go on for a while. I mean, Bleach, everybody loved Bleach for the most part, for a long time because, it was a great manga. And then the the dude making the manga, it kind of went off just a little bit onto a different tangent. But I think the main problem with it is because we only get one chapter per week. It seems like it's taken longer than it really is to get that thing over with or get it established. But now it's actually back to being pretty badass. And if people get 3 weeks of bad chapters, I mean, it's been a little longer than 3 weeks. And I'm just saying as an example, if we get 3 weeks of bad Naruto chapters, like half the diehard Naruto fans are off, nonstop complaining about how it's a shit manga now. When we've had 500 good chapters, and I'm a fellow. I read Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, Blue Exorcist, and I was thinking about reading a couple others, but for right now, those are the four that I read, and I would definitely say Bleach is worth it. It's back to getting badass. It's just it'd almost be the same as how like the war arc in Naruto right now is kind of being kind of stupid with all the Naruto clones and whatnot, and like tons of people are just complaining about how shitty it is. It's like saying that Naruto is not worth reading now because it's just a shit manga now because the last few chapters is too much Naruto or something like that. Like, it's really just stupid, honestly. Personally, I had to get all the way caught up with Bleach. The only one I was fully caught up on was Naruto and a little bit of One Piece. I hadn't read any Bleach at all, and I read all 400 and something chapters that are out right now. Oh, I'm up to like 463, and then I've only read it 1 week at a time for like the last 4 weeks. And it is definitely worth it. It's a great manga. I just think that he basically had to like give us something that was shit for a little while, just kind of as an excuse to build up to something epic, showing us some new cool stuff with the captains and showing us some really bad stuff. And I think it was just a problem with this arc. This arc was not anywhere near as full as the Aizen arc or the previous arc and whatnot. That was absolutely kick-ass. But I think this arc, this short arc, had to happen as an excuse for... I'm trying not to spoil it too much for you, but it basically had to happen. He had to find some way for something to happen with the main character, which if you decide to read, you'll see what I mean. And it was just an excuse. We had to have a few bad weeks or even a few bad 2 months to be able to get this back to being some more kick-ass stuff and whatnot. So I don't know. I think this has been kind of a vague kind of video, but I'm just I got working a little bit, and I just figured I'd throw it out there and let you know that it is definitely, I read the chapter for, not the chapter, I read the series for about a week. It took me a week of hours and hours a day catching up, and it was absolutely kick-ass. And I hope you don't hate me for this, Sawyer, but I'm actually enjoying Bleach, or the series overall, more than One Piece. Now, I don't watch the anime of any of them. I sometimes watch the anime of some of them, but mostly I don't watch any of the animes. But manga-wise, Bleach is... I have very high hopes for the upcoming chapters, and especially after this arc. This arc is starting to get cool again, and I'm really enjoying it. If you watch some of my, well, I don't know if you want to get spoiled, but some of my Bleach reviews that I have up from the last couple of weeks, I'm really excited because it's starting to kick ass again, and we're seeing a lot of cool stuff. And I think this arc that we're in right now is going to come to an end really soon, and then we're going to start a whole new thing, which is going to be even better than the first arc. So, like, the first arc was the best. Not the first arc, but the first main storyline, the plot with Aizen and stuff like that was the best. And then this arc kind of went a little downhill, but it needed it as an excuse for some things to happen for it to like go back uphill even more powerful. So I definitely think it's worth it, and you should definitely read it. Me, myself, it was a pain in the butt, the week catching up on everything, but I enjoyed it a lot in everything that I did read. So I hope this kind of helped you out a little bit, Sawyer, and my subs listening to me. Sorry if this bored you. I know this probably wasn't what you were expecting, but I had to help my boy Sawyer out and give him a little bit about Bleach. If you have any more questions, Sawyer, feel free to send me them in a YouTube PM or something like that. I'd be happy to answer any questions you'd have about it because I definitely think Bleach is worth reading. So I'm out, guys. Thanks for watching.